Novozymes turned in a second quarter profit of $87 million. The Danish firm now says it'll start a stock buyback plan and raise its dividend payout ratio in 2012. For more on these earnings, let's talk to Benny Loft. He's the Chief Financial Officer at Novozymes, and he joins us now from Copenhagen. Benny Loft, thanks indeed for joining us. To what extent are you particularly vulnerable in your industry to economic slowdowns and a possible double-dip recession?
First of all, we are happy with what we see this first half year, and as you also said, we now also believe that a buyback program and an increased dividend is what we need to do, because the coming year we will see a very strong cash flow. That is what we expect today. What we saw back in 2008 and 2009 was a business we were still able to grow, even though that there was a slowdown, but as long as we are supporting industries that is, you can say, producing to what we need as human beings, I think we are not that vulnerable to an economic crisis and a double dip. We are able to grow, but no doubt it will impact us.
But don't you think that the sort of subsidies and the tax breaks that your industry receives will actually be reduced? It becomes less of a priority, the sort of things that your company does for corporations and for governments.
Most of our industries do not get governmental funding, and I think you are talking about the bioethanol industry in the U.S., where the blenders actually do get a tax credit. The fact is that those who are producing ethanol in the U.S. using our enzyme, they are actually making quite a lot of money today, where the ethanol price is roughly $2.85 per gallon. And you can say the margin, the gross margin, as far as we understand it, in the industry is roughly 85%. It's up today. So the one producing ethanol today is actually making money, and a good portion of money, and they don't get any tax credit. So I think the first generation ethanol, the corn-based ethanol, is not a risk. I think we will see growth. It's more the development of the second generation bioethanol based on biomass, based on cellulose, and there we have seen very positive trends, especially in Italy, where M&G in Italy have decided to build a plant. Poet have got a loan guarantee in the US, so it seems like, at least over the past 3-4 months, there have been positive trends in that industry. Certainly we hope that the US will still support this industry. But actually we see some positive progress.
Okay, Benny Loft from Novozymes, thank you very much indeed for joining us live here on Bloomberg.